Hello, welcome to the official test podcast for Riddled, the Riddled podcast. I'm your host, Rich. I'm here with my co-host, Galacticriminal.
Yo.
Hugh Jones.
Hey, how are you?
And Damian.
Hey.
And this is just our test podcast. I don't even know if I'm going to post this. I just want to make sure we got all the stuff going. We had a little bit of a delay because somebody couldn't get the microphone working, but we're all good now.
Damian.
What, Hugh?
So this is basically going to be just an anything topic podcast. We're going to cover YouTube trends, YouTube drama, social media trends, social media drama. We're going to cover anything stupid that our president says. But Hugh and Pete live in Canada, so it doesn't really matter to them.
Woo! Canadians.
So the first thing we're going to open up with is this huge Pewdiepie story going around, which Pete had no idea what was going on.
No fucking clue.
And he's a YouTuber with over 11,000 subs. So, yeah. Oh, if I say Pete, it's Galacticriminal. God damn it. I keep on forgetting that, dude. Jesus Christ.
I think it's ridiculous. I don't know. It's clear slander what the media has done, and he has proved that in his video. Although
yeah.
I think when you have 53 million subscribers, then you do have to sort of, mute yourself from saying death to all Jews and shit.
Hitler
like
wasn't wrong and stuff like that.
Yeah, because he's not just a YouTuber now; he's more like a public figure with his fame and stuff.
Yeah, that's real true, man. When you make $9 million a year off of YouTube, you're more than just a YouTuber.
Yes.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, I kind of agree. It comes to a point where you have some sort of like social responsibility as like as a public figure, like you said. When you get to that degree on YouTube, like for me personally, I don't really feel that. But yeah, you're a public figure, and everybody's kind of looking up to you. So when you say things that are that edgy, you put that stuff out there. It's
I agree 100%.
Stupid,
But it's also PewDiePie. Like, when has PewDiePie ever cared what anybody ever thought about what he said?
Exactly. But the thing is, this is actually has me pissed off a little bit because PewDiePie has over 53 million people, and a lot of that subscriber base is kids. So if he's like getting people to do like Hitler wasn't wrong and kill all the Jews and spreading these anti-Semitic ideas, what is that saying to our youth?
Although you can't just say that though, because if you go watch the video, it is in context. It's all in context. Like, it's a comedy role, right? And I agree that he shouldn't be showing stuff like that to kids. Although it's like a dark comedy, and it doesn't appeal to his actual audience, which are mainly 10 to 12-year-olds. I feel like. Yeah,
and then we got to talk about his friends too. Cinnamon Toast Ken came out, and he was kind of indifferent to the situation. He kind of had Felix's back. But Jacksepticeye, man, he's drawing a lot of negative attention today from a lot of people because of his response to the video. I think he put out a video a couple of hours ago saying, like, Felix shouldn't have said what he said. It was a bad joke. I understand the headlines were kind of misled, but he still shouldn't have made those jokes. Like, this dude is your friend, and more important, he's your boss. Revel Mode is PewDiePie's company. He created it. He pays Jack to be a part of that company. You can't come out and be against your boss like that. Like, you got to have his back.
Yeah, like Casey Neistat, he's called, isn't he? He did the same thing. He was like, PewDiePie shouldn't have said this, and he's out of order. Except they're all missing the point that it's been taken out of context. Still, they're just like, anyone, you can make a joke about anything, right? And if someone cuts into it and say, you just said that, right? Like one single part of the joke, instead of looking at it as a whole, right? You can make someone else to be a racist, anything, really. So
well, we were kind of talking about this subject before. Yeah. Like I said, I don't really know anything about that specific thing, but we're also talking about how like these sort of problems that pop up with YouTube are like a really a passive thing, and that generally when you tend to ignore them, they will go away. When you address them, that's what makes them bad. Like I said, with the Fine brothers, they were addressing it in like several videos after with the issue that came up with them, and it made matters worse. It made people keep remembering, and like people putting up websites about like, watch their subscriber count going down. Like YouTube, I think is completely different than mainstream media in that it's not the same kind of like fame, like as like a as a public figure, as like a Tom Cruise or something. It's internet fame, and that stuff is really passive. So like you forget about it after like a week, and it goes away.
Yeah, that's a great point.
I don't think he had a choice but to address it though, because he lost his Disney contract. Whatever he was doing with Disney that was in the pipe, he lost it. YouTube Red canceled his original program, Scare PewDiePie. He lost a bunch of endorsements from this, so he kind of had to address it.
And he was also removed off of Google's preferred list.
Yeah,
I guess that's kind of a different thing. As like you said, he has so many subscribers and like so much influence. So I guess that would be kind of different to that fact. But I don't know. I think addressing it is just perpetuating the issue, making him seem more guilty than he actually is. Like if you jump into defense mode like that, people are like, oh well, he's defending himself, so there must be something wrong.
Yeah, that's very true.
Indeed.
I mean, yeah. When you say it like that, you're very right. It's like, oh my God, why is he defending himself? Like, what if you were put in this situation? Wouldn't you do the same?
Yeah, but if you look at it from PewDiePie's point of view, isn't it unfair that he can't say what he actually wants to say? Because if you think about it in a certain way, people are coming in and saying, no, you cannot say that because that offends me. Now, being offended is all personal, right? It's something that triggers you. If you're offended at someone saying death to all Jews, right, then you clearly have a problem with that, but that's your sole problem. But when all these people come together and congregate and say, we have a problem here, that's when the media gets involved. And it feels to me right now that the fact that Disney dropped him and YouTube have dropped PewDiePie, like they're two big things, but then there's a bandwagon of people clickbaiting his name for YouTube videos, right?
Oh,
like
definitely.
Jammerler, for example.
Yeah, Keemstar's going to exploit the shit out of this.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah.
It's just free money sitting there. And that's the thing with YouTube. Is that as soon as like the Tanamungu and iDubbz content cut, the amount of like reaction videos that came out over that was ridiculous. So I also think about it when I see all this stuff. Yeah, he shouldn't be voicing certain jokes to like such a huge audience.
Yep.
And this is the difference between PewDiePie and comedians. Now, everyone likes dark comedy, right?
Oh, yeah.
Like everyone likes a joke that you shouldn't say. And when a comedian does it, it's always in context, right? But the way PewDiePie does it, he's giving himself out for people to manipulate what he says. I feel like.
Well, Pete, as a YouTuber, I want to know what you think about what's going on with all this. You're not in it. You're not going to react to any of these videos, are you?
You know what? No, absolutely not. Actually, one that popped into my head is that I've seen a few comments on my videos talking about, I don't know if you saw at the Grammys where Metallica performed with Lady Gaga.
Yeah.
And there was a big problem with the audio, and Hetfield got pissed. He threw his guitar and all this stuff, and I saw like people saying, "Oh, you're definitely going to do a reaction to this, aren't you?" A pun to the word, but no, I'm definitely not going to do. I'm definitely not going to react to this thing. I'm not going to jump to conclusions and jump on that bandwagon, because that's not the kind of persona that I want to put forward.
And that's why I respect your channel so much, dude, because you react to the stuff you want to react to, or the stuff that your subscribers want you to react to. You don't go for the clickbaity, give me money now kind of stuff. You don't even monetize your videos. So
no, absolutely not.
So what type of content do you make, Pete?
Reaction videos. For the most part, I didn't know what I wanted to do when I started, but it turns out now that I do like music reviews of metal songs and videos. I also like to do like nerd culture stuff, like trailers, video game stuff. Yeah. But yeah, like you said, I don't jump on whatever is the most popular video and do a reaction to it and steal someone's content in that way. I feel that's really backhanded. I feel it's lazy, and most people that do that still don't really have much to say. It's really just, hey, I'm watching this video. It's a popular video. Right? How many views can I get?
Yeah, and that's one of the reasons why reaction channels have such a really bad stigma to them, because a lot of them like, what shitty internet topic can I make? And then they just do like Keemstar shows his nudes on Twitter, and then they spend 10 minutes ranting about it, and then they don't even believe in half the shit they say.
Yeah, and you got these reaction channels that are putting out 7 really shitty unedited videos. Like they just put they put their reaction on top of the video, don't edit it at all. It's like 4 minutes long, and they put 7 of those out a day, and they monetize every single one of them. And the thing that they work hardest on is the clickbait title and the description.
My big problem with some YouTubers is I'll play a video game, for example, and I'll go to watch a zombies, Black Ops, Easter eggs, right?
Yeah.
And I'll go to watch a tutorial, right? And I have to sit through 5 minutes of them saying like, subscribe, comment, just all this absolute pointless shit in the video, right? When they can just cut to the chase. Like, that's my only quarrel with YouTubers.
And Hugh, if you go to Pete's channel, he does that the last 30 seconds of the video, sweet, short, all the links are on the screen, and he doesn't take up too much of the time.
See, that's what I mean, Pete. Like, you have a good way of doing that, right? Like, you was to start a video on a tutorial on how to do something, and you just start off with, hi, my name is, etc., etc. If you're watching this video, like and subscribe, right? And then they'll explain something, and then they'll say, okay, I've done this, now like and subscribe. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah, that's something that I wanted to really shy away from, and YouTube for me personally is something that I do for fun with my spare time, and I don't want it to ever become something that I do to rely on for money or whatsoever, because it'll change how I do things. Now, like we said, when I put like my social media information at the end of my videos, they're not even annotated.
Yeah.
So you click there, you're not going to get nothing. So that means the people that I want to have following my Facebook or my Twitter or whatever are people that are actually will go out of their way to type it in and search for it, not just the every Joe that's just going to show up there to troll me and be a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Also, I only put it at like the last 30 seconds and not in the description.
Mm-hmm.
I respect that.
Yeah,
I respect that as well.
I think that's why you've grown so much in the short time that you've been on YouTube, dude. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy watching you, because I was like one of the first 5 subs on your channel, and to watch you get over 11,000, it's just fucking crazy, dude. Good job. Congrats. You're the man.
Yeah, that's the thing though, is that people rely so heavily on like subscriber count, and they use that as like some sort of social means, to get into, certain things or whatever. But the subscriber count isn't even the closest to the thing that matters. It's the view time.
Yeah, and we can actually use that to transition into our next topic. These they're calling themselves e-girls. Okay.
Oh no.
I think I already know what you're talking about.
Zoe Berger, I think her name's Celestia Vega. Zoe Berger started it all, right? Nudes at 1 million. Hashtag nudes at 1 million. Everybody covered it. Baited Podcast covered it. iDubbz talked about it on the Baited Podcast that they never aired, but I heard it because Keemstar accidentally posted it for like an hour, and I got to listen to it. But these girls are promising just some crazy, stupid shit for a subscriber count, and that makes no sense because that has nothing to do.
I believe
with
it's
the money that they're making.
something about this. The what is it? 1 million subs, and I'll do a porn video.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that. I don't know. It just seems that's basically prostitution.
I agree. That's 100% prostitution, dude. Like, you might as well fucking be a cam girl on Chatterbait if you're gonna do that.
You're promising sexual favors for a monetary or a investment that will eventually get you money. That is a very close definition of prostitution.
But there is enough versions out there on YouTube who will go and subscribe just to get it. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Now this is like YouTube channels that promise something on a different platform for subscribers on YouTube.
Yep.
Okay, see now when you said like e-girls, I didn't really know what the term meant. I thought you were talking about like what do you call them? Like Instagram models.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
The ones that like post like scantily clad stuff, and then they're like, "Hey, go to my Patreon to see my nipples," kind of thing. Which I guess could kind of be like the same thing in an aspect like that.
LeBron James actually just got exposed for sliding into the DMs of an Instagram model.
Oh my god. You didn't see this coming? It's fucking LeBron James.
But they posted the screenshot of it, and all he put was "Hey" with an exclamation mark. So,
that's how I enter every conversation.
I mean, it's just the things people are doing on these sites just for monetary gain is just
didn't somebody else get trapped in that just recently? What's his name? Is it Shay?
Oh yeah, Shay
Carl's
Carl.
channel. Shay Carl, yeah, he just got pulled into that. The whole like DM thing with some chick, and she blasted him on fucking.
So nasty. Shay Carl is a bastard.
Yeah, sexual predator.
From.
Like the things he was saying. This was just the topic of one of the last podcasts that I listened to, and
yeah, Rooster Teeth. Yeah, they were just talking about it.
They look up. A lot of people looked up to Shay. They call him the godfather of vlogging. Like and for this to happen to him is just going to crush his reputation in the industry. It's going to have really bad repercussions.
Because he does like the whole like.
I was going over.
Yeah. He does the whole like family vlogs thing, right?
That's literally what I was gonna say. Yeah, he does like the whole family man type thing image, and you're saying this is against like the image that he portrays. But then again, everybody kind of tends to put their best image of themselves anywhere on social media, especially YouTube. Not me. I like to be self-deprecating and be honest, because I think people can see through your bullshit when you're putting on a character. Like I have a character usually at the start of my video, but then after my reaction, it's okay. This is me actually talking about it
for YouTube.
Yeah, but that's just unbelievable to me. But then again, it's not at the same time. Like that stuff getting released, who knows if this chick is fabricating this conversation that she leaked the screen cap of in order to get, popularity. That happens a lot. They say that to like a lot of YouTubers. Oh, he sexually assaulted me, and now this person's gonna get their 15 minutes of fame. Yeah. Who really knows?
Yeah.
Oh man, it's I don't know, man. It was the topic of a lot of podcasts that I listened to this week. I was kind of sick of hearing about it. But yeah, dude, iDubbz is okay. iDubbz put out another content cop last week. Was it last week, Hugh, that he put this out?
I didn't finish watching that one. I watched the intro, then I fell asleep.
Man, his content cops are so well done. You got to give it to iDubbz. Do you ever watch iDubbz stuff, Pete?
The name sounds familiar. I don't know that I've seen it.
Yeah.
His last content cop was really interesting. So, like, there's a story to it. So, basically, this girl tweets at him. Now, I don't, like, his sort of content is all focused around him being able to say whatever he wants. And he'll say retard, nigger, gay, faggot, everything which is sort of controversial. But he does it, like, he's got a weird way of putting it across into comedy, which works really well for him. So a bunch of people like him for it. Although one of these e-girls seen one of his videos and tweeted at him, told him to go kill himself. If he breaks his legs and loses his subscribers, she'll be happy. So what he does is he goes to one of her like meet and greet concert things.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, he buys a t-shirt, he goes in there, his girlfriend's recording, and he puts his arm around her and he goes, say nigger. Right? And so he recorded this, he got kicked out obviously, and then during his content cop he exposes her for being racist and for slamming him for being racist as well. And he makes a really valid point of saying like the word like nigger or faggot, spit, gay, retard, anything like that. It only has so much power is because they give it the power to be it, really.
Yeah.
I mean, I think he puts at least a month into these content cops because they're few and far in between. And the one he did on Keemstar and the one he did on Leafy were just really, really good. It's unlike anything you can watch on YouTube. It's so funny the way he goes after these people for what they do. Leafy's just, I don't even want to get into that, but the content that he presents to itself, he doesn't post that much, and when he does post, you know it's going to be good because he actually cares about his content. Like the bad unboxings he does.
Yeah,
I don't care.
exactly.
Those are so funny. But what's not funny is the 1,000 degree Fahrenheit butcher knife cutting videos.
Oh, those are so, like, when I first saw, like, oh, this would be pretty cool. I spent 10 minutes watching this motherfucker blowtorch a knife and then cut through shit, and it was the most anticlimactic shit I've seen in my life.
I saw him cut through toothpaste.
I saw him cut through a Coke bottle.
Oh, it's fucking pathetic. It's pathetic because that stuff like hits the front page of Reddit It's like one of the top recommended, and almost anytime I open up my Xbox YouTube app, and it's like, oh, I'm gonna cut through this fucking thing today. Well, like, yeah, I don't give a shit, honestly.
And then it turned into a trend because all the YouTubers did it, like all of them. I think Ricegum cut through like $10,000 in cash in his video.
The video is made by people making fun of it and doing like 1,000 degree versus negative 1,000 degree knife. I found that one pretty funny. They make fun
have you seen the toy channels on YouTube? The one where they have like Spider-Man and the girl from Frozen, and then they'll have Hulk and they'll all be running around doing some weird shit, and that keeps getting to trending on YouTube, and I don't understand how. Right, if your kids are watching them,
I don't understand. It's Google has a certain way that they promote certain things.
Yeah, I actually have an explanation for that one, actually.
Go ahead, Damian.
So YouTube has a YouTube Kids app, and when parents want their kids to shut up, they put on this stupid thing. So they do Spider-Man and Elsa, 2 keywords, and then they find these videos, and then they get 11 million views. Because their kids are sitting there watching these, you know, just these silent things with two of their favorite characters on them doing stupid shit over and over again for hours on ends, and this is why they accumulate like 900 million views, because the largest YouTube's viewing audience isn't like teenagers and adults, it's kids these days.
Yeah, it's kids sitting in the grocery cart at Walmart watching Mama's phone, because that's what I did earlier.
How do you feel when there's content out like this, right? And it gets loads of exposure, and it's all unnecessary bullshit.
Yeah, I mean, look, I'm on the trending tab right now. Okay, let's see what's number one on trending. The number one trending video of the day is PewDiePie's My Response video, 11 million views. We got a makeup tutorial. We got a makeup tutorial. Mass Effect Andromeda's combat gameplay video is on there.
Wait, makeup tutorial. I'm gonna have to look that up later.
Matthew Santoro's 50 Amazing Facts to Blow Your Mind is on the top of mine. Oh my god!
You know, like from what I've heard is that like from what I heard is like the YouTube trending is actually done not necessarily by an algorithm, but by actual people and to what they think is going to be trending. I heard that on a podcast somewhere. I think it was Rooster Teeth as well. We're talking about that.
Yeah.
And some creepy horror clown music is coming from one of your mics there.
No, it's my son playing his little xylophone. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, if YouTube pays people to do this, and I'm in the wrong profession, I need to be one of these people. Oh yeah. I know what'll get views. God damn it, pay me.
See, I don't know that as a matter of fact, but I'm pretty sure I heard that on a podcast somewhere. They were talking about it's actually people selecting these things in like groups, I guess, selecting what they think would be popular.
Just get dumb kids to drink vinegar. That'll work.
Well, you never know what's gonna trend. You never know what's gonna go viral. It just sort of happens like that.
I think Damian tried to start a trend, and I think Damian tried to start a trend by drinking vinegar on his YouTube channel.
Really, Damian?
It was a very dumb idea.
Yeah, mate, it really was.
Yeah, to be honest, I'm never gonna do any of these goddamn challenges that people talk about, you know, fucking like eat a ghost pepper and try to read something, or like I'm not that fucking desperate for people to not saying anything to you.
Oh, that's the thing. I didn't do it for views.
Damian Lovin, you have the opportunity to make a new challenge, right? Like do something like cut your toe off and walk a tightrope. Right? Like, is that a new level of challenge? Right?
Cut your dick off and handwrite a book with it.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Create a new level of challenge, right? And you'll get YouTube fame. It's that simple.
I didn't even do it for views. I just did it because I thought it'd be funny.
If you're doing it because you want to do it, that's fine. But most people will hop on the bandwagon of these challenges. Like, I think that one of the first ones was like Ice Bucket Challenge.
Ice bucket challenge.
That blasted off. The cinnamon challenge.
The fluffy bunny challenge where you stuff marshmallows in your mouth.
The one.
Oh yeah.
Challenge.
You know what the fucking worst one is right now is that dentist thing they put in their mouth that spreads their cheeks open. Okay, they have to read something.
Do you know who Joe
Somebody
Sanagato
actually
is?
sells the game of that now. They sell that in a box. It's a game.
The YouTuber Joe Sanagato he like partnered with Hasbro and like made that game. He's a YouTuber and he had a series on his channel where him and his family would do that, and he was contacted by a gaming company and they made a board game of it. He partnered it. Like, it's insane.
Man, as soon as I saw that was becoming more than just a niche, stupid fucking thing, I just face palmed, said, "Fuck me." Seriously? Are people that goddamn stupid now? This is what's going to entertain them.
What about the 100 layers challenge?
What's the 100 layers challenge?
The 100 layers, like, okay, so like some people do like 100 layers of sweaters and they'll try to put on 100 sweaters. They do like 100 layers of makeup, 100 layers of 100 layers of lipstick. I think Miranda Sings did that one. There was one. It's okay. This is gonna be. There was 100 layers of cum challenge on YouTube.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh my god,
that's disgusting.
Yeah.
Does anyone watch?
She was like rubbing it. Like they showed a little clip of it on YouTube. She was like rubbing it, like like on her cheek. He's gagging. This is podcasting gold right here. Oh my god.
Man, was she just like dying like Aquaman stuck in a whale? Just
oh my god.
No, Jesus Christ.
Oh, that's fucking gross, dude.
I made Pete gag. Cause she was like this, dude. Like this. Oh,
I will fucking take my headphones off and throw my laptop across the
I can't fucking handle that shit, man. I did a reaction to one of the fucking what are they called? Raka Raka. They had like 50,000 subs on their Instagram video they did, and they did dares like Raka Raka do, and one of them was like eat shit out of a toilet. It was fake, but this chick grabbed a poo looking thing at the toilet and ate. I couldn't handle it.
Well, on a brighter note, I seen a 100 layer challenge where H3H3 wore 100 t-shirts and almost died.
You almost died?
Yeah, they had to like call off. He was just suffocating to death.
That's one hell of a way to go.
Well, maybe I'll do the
afterlife. But just like, how'd you die? I suffocated by trying to wear 100 shirts at the same time. It's like, yeah, no, and then they like just fucking pull a gate and you fall into it, and you fall into the abyss forever.
I can do the 100 layers challenge, but I'll cheat. I'll say I started with like 30 on because I'm fat, and they'll believe me. And then I'll just put on like 30, you know, and be like, I did it. See, I did it. YouTube, yay!
You should do the 100 layers of reactions challenge and put 100 videos in one day.
Wait, guys, look at this.
Oh, fuck me, no way.
1 trillion layers of atom challenge. Oh my god, I just did it. I just broke the
limit. Damian with the science.
Oh man, can't see me.
We're giving people free ideas right now for YouTube.
We are.
100 layers of.
So I just want you to know, Pete. Now that I know I can get you to gag with stuff, it's going to be my goal each week to get you to do that.
No, man, that's the worst. Like when I watch Rooster Teeth and they try to get Gavin going. I can't watch it. I gotta walk away.
What about when the guys from Good Mythical Morning, like Link has a puke bucket right next to him when they try to make stuff fit that doesn't fit, like Will It Taco, and I think they made like a heart taco or something like that. Yeah, it was pretty brutal. We're not just going to talk about YouTube on this podcast. We're going to talk about social media trends. So I'm going to get my phone out and I'm going to go to Twitter and I'm going to go to the trending tab on Twitter.
I'll do the same.
Does anyone ever look at what's trending on Facebook?
No.
Facebook's trending on Facebook. So I got self-fucking promote.
Well, honestly, from what I hear, is like the new generation, the younger kids, say that Facebook is for old people.
Yeah, Facebook is for old people. That's the thing.
Nobody uses Facebook anymore. It's like
it's all about Snapchat.
Everybody's so.
Am I old people?
Facebook is my primary social media. Does that mean I'm old now?
Okay, so the first thing I'm seeing on Twitter is Kyrie Irving, the point guard for the Cleveland Cavaliers, thinks that the Earth is flat.
Wow.
That's wow. That's information that the whole world needs to know about.
A multi-millionaire. And he says, and then a player on the Golden State Warriors named Draymond Green, who looks like the got him guy. He said, I agree with Kyrie. How can we stand on the Earth when it's round?
Wow. It's funny that you mentioned this because I did hear somewhere, and now I can't really authenticate where it came from, but there are groups that still do believe that the Earth is flat.
There's groups that believe that reptiles invaded Earth 1 million years ago. Right, and
well, no, that one's legit. Okay.
Bill Clinton was a lizard.
Fuck yeah, man. Everyone knows that.
I believe it. How else could he be good at saxophone if he's not a lizard?
Hey, I was good at saxophone when I was a kid.
You're a lizard.
I'm not a lizard.
You're a lizard.
Do you guys ever read about like the United States presidency conspiracy theories? They're really funny.
Rich, what's that thing on your head? It's scales. You're a lizard.
What's the theory, Hugh?
That Michelle Obama is a man. That was one interesting.
Michelle Obama's a man. I've heard that one. I've heard that.
You go into so much detail.
I'm gonna attempt my Barack Obama impression right now.
Sweet.
There's been reports that my wife is a man. That's not true. It never has been true. Never will be true. Thank you. That's my attempt at Barack Obama.
She is a very living wife.
And then we got new guys.
She actually is a man, and her penis is twice the size of mine.
Oh my god! And then we have our president. Okay, look, I've met Michelle Obama. Okay, I've met her. She's a wonderful woman, but her penis is huge. Okay, her penis is huge. Okay. Then, confirmed, Donald Trump.
It's terrific, luxurious, it's huge.
Nobody has a better penis than Michelle Obama. Okay, it's huge, it's fantastic. Okay, I love it. And you know where she's gonna take it? China. Okay, she's taking it to China.
He's going over the wall.
Okay, Donald Trump sounds like Cartman when he smoked 20 cigarettes.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's awesome.
Oh. So, okay. I think we need to go on. Let's take Hugh's idea and see what's trending on Facebook. Doesn't Facebook have a trending tab now?
It does, so I'll tell you now. All right, so trending on Facebook. Let me find something.
Wait, I just found something. Trump refers to Mar-a-Lago as Southern White House.
Oh, Jesus. Apple has claimed that the iPad Pro is more powerful than a common PC. Who's that?
Oh, wow. Apple
okay?
making
Damian,
claims.
Damian, are you having an aneurysm, dude? Are you okay?
I hate Apple.
Right, here's an interesting topic. Right, robots that steal human jobs should pay taxes, Gates says.
Okay, look, right? the robots, they're stealing our jobs. Okay, I'm gonna put a wall around all the robots. I'm gonna make the robots pay for it. Okay, they're gonna pay for it. After we pay for it, they're gonna pay us back. There's some kind of currency. Okay, I don't know what it is right now. Okay, but they're gonna pay for it. The robots will no longer steal American jobs. Okay.
How the fuck are robots gonna pay taxes?
The best quote that I've seen
is the Omnic crisis gonna start up?
Yeah, no. The best tweet that I'd seen, especially around like the electoral period of Trump, was a Trump gag channel, I guess, where he just kind of posts things as Trump, or whatever. He says, I'm gonna put a wall across the Canadian-American border too. We want to keep out them snow Mexicans.
Snow Mexican.
Oh my God! So
unbelievable.
He met with the Canadian Prime Minister a couple of days ago.
Yeah, saw that.
Did y'all see the look that his daughter was giving the Canadian Prime Minister?
Oh yeah, dude,
She wanted that Canadian bacon. Let me tell you.
That's trending too, man. Pictures of like his wife, his daughter, and everybody staring at Trudeau. He's a handsome guy.
They wanted the Canadian bacon, bro. They wanted that Canadian bacon.
They wanted that Canadian bacon.
Yeah, it's an edgy.
So
yeah, Canadian, right?
Oh.
Bacon, but then you realize that'd be a joke about eating ass.
That's just fucking strange, Damian.
Why would you even bring that up? Eating ass? What the hell?
Well, eating Canadian bacon.
Confirmed on the Riddled podcast. Damian knows about eating ass.
No, I
Damian
don't.
knows
No, I
about
do
eating
not.
ass.
No. Unconfirm that shit, you fucking Jew.
Yeah, I thought like your mum watched this, Damian. That would be brilliant.
Oh yeah.
Damian's only 15, so you gotta be.
Holy shit! Really?
Yeah.
Oh, and I'm cursing and swearing and.
Oh my fucking god! Why are you cursing from me? That's really fucked up. Holy shit! Oh my.
Yeah, that was
god.
something I wanted to bring up. Is that I know that you watch my channel there, Rich, and I tend to curse and yell and stuff. So that's actually kind of how I talk. So I don't know if that's gonna end up being a problem on this thing, but
oh fuck no.
Dude,
okay. Well, you said nothing's off limits, man.
Nothing's off limits, man.
Sometimes if I get going, I don't know where to stop. So
what do you think this podcast is? It's for people who just yell obscenities and make jokes.
Yep, pretty much. All right. Okay, let's see what's next. Instagram trends. Let's look at Instagram.
You know what? I was just gonna bring that up. Something that's kind of driving me fucking crazy is I don't have a lot of followers on my social media. Again, like I said, because I'm really kind of selective as to who's going to follow me. But I do keep getting, like, the fake accounts, no posts, and it's like a link to some porn or whatever.
Yeah.
Here's one that I got from a woman called Totem and Nor Harbor Diggigigiberv. It's like somebody just spammed the keyboard. It says, "Come on, man, I-27 birthday. My name is Camille. My helpmate doesn't understand me looking more."
Her helpmate?
And then there's a picture of some like hot Russian chick or whatever.
Please help me. My helpmate doesn't know how I look more.
And I get these, like, they're pretty rare, but when I see them, unbelievable.
All the time I get Twitter Twitter follow bots with like fucking 2 followers and following 10,584.
So
like,
apparently
this account was started 10 seconds ago.
So apparently everything that's trending on Instagram right now has to do with the NBA Slam Dunk contest.
Come on and slam. Welcome to the jam.
Yeah, I know nothing about that.
Never do I. I just
I'll probably see the highlights on YouTube though.
So you don't support the Toronto Raptors?
Who are those?
I don't support sports in general because I don't watch them.
Sports ball.
You have to understand, Rich, that in Canada, their best sport is hockey, ice hockey, and that global warming is going to kill Canadian culture soon enough.
Nope, rollerblades.
Rollerblades.
Where in Canada are you from, Pete?
In like middle of Ontario.
All right, that's cool. I live in Manitoba right now. I do.
Manitoba. Sorry.
Yeah, I say quite different to the average Canadian.
Okay, so for those of you wondering, Damian is white as you get. He's white American Donald Trump's prime citizen. Okay?
No.
No. Am I wrong?
I'm not a Trump supporter. No.
I didn't say you're a Trump supporter. I said you're what Trump pictures as a premier citizen.
Oh,
You're blonde. You're white. I'm of Hispanic heritage. Hugh.
Going over the wall.
Hugh's from the True North, and we've got not Hugh. Pete's from the True North. Hugh lives in the True North, but he's from England.
Fucking red coat.
Why are you calling him a red coat? Stop putting the mic so close to your mouth. Jesus, dude, that
Where
was
did the red coat come from?
that was morbidly obese. That's what that joke was. Damien's getting offensive on the first show. I like it.
Them called them Americans. They're rednecks.
What do you mean we Americans are the right ones?
They're right. Well, they're Americans too. Technically, they live in North America.
Damien, what is that on your wall behind you?
What, this thing?
Yeah, it looks like
that
a
thing.
4-year-old stuck a bunch of random shit down on a piece of paper. And the mum's hung it up because they're proud of him. For
My vision board.
That's your vision board.
Fuck off. Can you see this is for you? This right here. This thing?
Hey, he's got goals, man. He's got goals.
All right,
Wants
Damien.
to listen to music and drive drift cars.
Please, wait. I have an idea about what that is
I want
behind
to be a
Damien.
musician and own a car.
I have an idea of what that is behind Damien. He watched the FouseyTube video where he had his goal poster, like board thing, and he made one for himself.
No.
Called it a dream board.
Fucking FouseyTube. You hear about
Got
when
a
he
picture of the fucking
he got-
Lion King in the back.
You hear when Fousey went and got some guy's channel struck because he talked about Fousey's mom in his video.
Yep.
He got him struck, and it was like
FouseyTube
copyright policy.
He is what's wrong with YouTube, okay? He's come out and admitted that he fakes his pranks, right? He comes out and
Really?
fakes his social experiments. He uses his weight loss as clickbait for fat people. And he thinks he's better than everybody, and I don't like that about him. He's a bastard, and I don't like him. I used to subscribe to him until that shit where he faked the fight with Rice Gum, and then Philip DeFranco like reported on it, and they're like, "Hey, yo, Philly D, why you gotta be a bitch and report YouTube drama?" And Philly D was like, "The fuck you talking about, bro? You're the one that faked it. Like Rice Gum didn't even look like he hit you. Like,
Yeah.
bitch."
I try to stay as far away from that stuff as possible. That, like I said, that whole culture of, you know, like shaming people for whatever they did and whatnot, I honestly couldn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Because it's gonna go away. Everyone's gonna forget about it in 2 days. Some celebrity's gonna die, and that's gonna be it.
That is so true, though. It is. I don't know. It seems I'm starting to think like certain YouTubers, like I don't know, collab with other YouTubers to get them trending and get the names out there again. That's what it's starting to feel like. It all seems
very
fake.
true.
Like Philip D. Fuckass, right? I don't like him. Right? I don't know. Like I don't like his form of videos, right? When he just reports on shit, right? Because it's always pointless, like Drama Alert and Scarce. Them like Philip.
Let's get
Scarce.
right into the news.
You know what? I think that's probably why I didn't know about the PewDiePie thing and some other stuff, is that I don't really get into the into that culture of YouTube videos. We're talking about reporting news and what's happening and who's dating who. And
It's
I
not
don't get into
news.
that in.
Drama Alert is not news. It's called Drama Alert. It is
Hey, what's
not
up, guys?
news.
Here.
But that's
And today
basically-
we have FouseyTube faked a fight with Rice Gum? What? Oh my god.
Well, like any news that show anything like you say like that just shows up on YouTube is just gossip. It's just boring bullshit. Stuff that's passive, it's gonna go away. So I try to ignore that as much as possible.
True.
Who the fuck is the actual audience? So that like I don't like Rice Gum. I think he's a jumped up, squinty-eyed cunt, right? He does, right? He looks like he's halfway through transition. He does. I don't like him at all. I find him the most unentertaining person on YouTube.
Wait,
You know what? Honestly, I can
more
agree. I
unentertaining
don't
than
think. I don't think he's got very much character. I don't think he's very funny. I guess he did like roasts or something like that.
Yeah, he used to do diss tracks.
He was part of like the whole roast culture, and that thing popped up. I was like, hey, shut up, you bunch of idiots. You don't know these people. He's just like,
But the thing is, he would roast like 13-year-old kids.
yeah. I remember like in the first few videos, first handful anyway that I did, I actually had a commenter say something like, "Leafy, you gotta roast this guy."
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Leafy is
Like,
here.
like Like, fuck
Leafy's
off.
a little no-chin faggot as well. None of them can, like, there's no creativity in the videos at all, right? Like, even with what they say, Leafy sits there and says, literally points out someone's age and tells them to get cancer or calls them retarded. Like, anyone can do that, right? He's just stringing together poor sentences and aiming
But that's
at
the, I guess we're kind of getting back into like the YouTube thing here, but that's they're kind of cracking down on that now, aren't they? Like attack videos,
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know, stuff like
you
that.
can't bully people, man. You can't do it.
Yeah,
That's the thing I was going to bring up is that I had a comment from somebody, and he said something along the lines of, "You're stupid. Your videos suck. You should kill yourself."
Oh, you got one of those, huh?
So
fun.
normally I don't get really bad comments, but I got this one, so I typed yes, or no, I said okay. I said kill yourself, so I said okay. Like 2 minutes later, I get notifications like, no, I was just kidding, dude. I was just kidding, and I didn't respond to him. I was like, you want to say some stupid fucking shitty stuff like that to somebody? I'm gonna make you panic. I'm gonna make you cry. You little piece of shit. I'm just gonna say okay. So generally, I don't get bad comments, and if I do, people tend to defend me. So that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, back to like the Instagram culture. There's something I wanted to bring up about that was Instagram models.
Okay.
That's most of what I have Instagram for because I like boobies. But,
You're a simple
Honest.
man. Yeah, you click
that's
that.
what they're there for. But like, people give them so much shit because they're basically selling their body online, and then like these sad fucks are going to their Patreon, spending however much a month to get like Polaroids of them in their bra. When you can go on goddamn Google and just type in boobs and have like tons of different chicks to look at. There's like, I don't know what the gratification is from getting these special packages from them with their names signed on it.
It's personalized, dude. It's personalized. They need
I know,
that.
but like that's the saddest fucking shit.
It's like
In the world. It's like instead of like going out and finding someone to date, they fucking have to pay like $7,000 for a Polaroid of some stranger who's been doing like 10 of these a day.
So I'm getting a general vibe from all of us that we don't agree with Patreon. It's stupid, it's pointless.
Well,
no, I think
not exactly.
Well,
Yeah.
I think
Patreon
if it's for like content creators, especially YouTubers that are actually putting out like decent content and their fans want to help them make the content better, that makes sense.
100%.
But like like I said, the Instagram models who really aren't doing anything, just taking pictures of themselves in their bra and panties at home and living off of that. I think that's kind of shitty.
Mhm.
But like basically like Patreon was essentially, I assume, was crowdfunding for content creators.
Yeah.
And be able to get better cameras, make better content if you want to support, you know, what I do. I could never personally ask anybody for money. I would never put a Patreon on there or anything. I don't want money of any sort.
That's because
Again,
you
like
do
I said, 'cause
you
it's-
do it as you're not trying to make YouTube your job, right? You have a job. And
Yeah.
You do
A shitty one, but yeah.
You do YouTube for the fun of it. Like you've got your fan base that likes what you do, and you like to entertain those people.
Exactly. Yeah.
And in the process, if you gain an extra 10,000 subs, that's cool.
yeah.
I think my ultimate goal is to get that silver play button and then just delete my channel.
Nice.
You're not gonna go for the Ruby play button?
The Ruby.
Oh yeah. And then I can destroy it like everyone's doing in YouTube now.
Hey, I got this really cool achievement. Now watch me fucking blow it up. It's like, hey, I just got my salary today. I'm gonna burn it for views.
Hey, check out this
Here's
sweet piece of
$10,000.
plastic that they sent me. That means absolutely nothing.
I think,
All right.
1,000-degree knife versus golden play button.
So let's go ahead and plug our stuff before we go. We're already about to hit that 1 hour mark.
Yep.
Damian, you can plug your stuff first. If you want anybody to follow you, where can they do it?
I'm rolling on Twitter. 1 second. Go do your shit first, Rich. I need to pull up my Twitter handle.
Okay, Pete, you go first then, buddy.
It's Galacticriminal, 1C in the middle, aka Captain Redbeard. Check out my reactions.
There you go. What about are you on Twitter? Are you on the twits?
The Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all at Galacticriminal.
There you go. What about you, Hugh? You want anybody to follow you on anything?
If you want free nudes, message me on PlayStation 4 on UberScoot557.
Hey, no, that's my shit, you piece of garbage. Okay, but no, for my shit, if you want like ISIS codes, go to Oracle Puzzler on PlayStation Network.
Oh,
No, if you are, no, I don't bother with Twitter anymore or anything like that. Maybe I'll set one up if people like the sound of my voice. I could start a Patreon or something.
All right, Damian, plug your Twitter.
All right, I'm Uberscoot1232 on Twitter, and if you ever play some Overwatch or some Battlefield, I'm Uberscoot557 on PSN. No nudes.
I'm at Eclectic Rich on everything. Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Hugh's a boss for Instagram, Snapchat.
Hugh is Snapchat, Hugh. Be careful what you ask for, bro.
I'm Hugh. I'm on
I just want
Snapchat.
to gather all these like toxic, creepy people, right? And it'll just be brilliant. It will.
All right, guys. Well, this was really. I'm actually thinking about just posting this as our first episode because it was actually really good.
Yeah, because it'd be cool.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and end it. This is the Riddled podcast. Your source for all trendy stuff. This video form will be on the YouTube channel. When you see it, if you like it, I'm gonna do it, Hugh. Subscribe, like, leave a comment below. Oh, I did it!
Hey, this
you
is
fucking
the Riddled podcast. We will leave you riddled with excitement.
Riddled with excitement.
Well done, Damian.
So yeah, it'll also be on SoundCloud, iTunes, Stitcher. If you want to go subscribe to us, leave us a review. We're going to try to do this every week. Thanks for joining us, guys. We'll see y'all next week.